Hello friends, welcome back. I am Vivekanandan. Of late, there is a lot of news doing the rounds like India needs to become a self-reliant nation, Atmanirbhar Bharat. And what is that? It is all about Indians producing products to meet the needs of Indians and exporting the surplus to the other countries. So in the context of this, there is one important question which is arising, which is, yes, the government is taking a lot of initiatives, coming up with a lot of schemes to encourage these things. But once a product is being produced, is the government encouraging Indians to buy the product, or is the government setting any example by buying products from the sellers? When I was prodding about this particular question, I got the answer in the form of GEM. Yes, government enabled marketplace. You can also call this is also available in the form of an app. So in today's video, what we will do is we will get to discuss about what is this GEM app, how is it beneficial to the sellers, how is it benefiting to the government, what are some special features of this particular GEM app, and how do we make use of it. So to start with, this particular GEM app is in existence for the last 4 years. It was introduced way back in 2016. A group of secretary level officers put forth this idea to the government, and the government was very excited to know about it and immediately implemented it. So it has been existing for the last 4 years. But then what is this GEM app? So to understand this GEM app, let us take an example. We know about two biggest e-commerce firms in India, which is Amazon, and one another is Flipkart. And in Amazon and Flipkart, who are the sellers? The sellers are basically merchants and traders. They sell a lot of different kind of items, right from a light bulb to a gas stove. We sell a lot of things in the marketplace, Amazon and Flipkart. But then who are the buyers? So the buyers are the civilians. We the people are the buyers from Amazon and Flipkart. Now switch it over to government enabled marketplace. Here who is the seller? The sellers are the same traders and merchants. But who is the buyer? The buyer is the government. Yes, the government in the form of ministries, departments, public sector companies. You have some very big public sector companies in India like Coal India Limited, Bell, Bharat Heavy Electronics. You have the Indian Railways, one of the largest employers in the world, and you have the defense sector, again one of the largest employers in the world. Just imagine all these sectors, ministries, departments, they have various needs to be met. And how do they, and what is the government telling to all these sectors? Try buying from the government enabled marketplace. The government is actually encouraging all these different sectors to buy things from the sellers who are registered in government e-marketplace. And what is the current status? The government says that this particular setup infrastructure has a capacity to handle around a business worth around $1 billion for a year, and it has already done business up to 59,000 crores on a 4.5 lakh orders have already been placed in this particular portal. And now what are the advantages of this? The biggest advantage, what are the advantages of the seller? The biggest advantage for the seller is it is all about credibility being built. Imagine you sell the products to the government will only buy if it is of a high quality products. So when you have that image of selling to the government, what happens that your brand image increases, your credibility increases, and most importantly, high possibility of getting much more orders from the government. For example, say that you get access to the government departments. You sell your product to one particular department. What would happen is through word of mouth, you will get to know about another department might place order, a proper service being done. Again, you might get another client inside the government sector itself, and high potential for your business to grow. So these are the advantages in terms of sellers. But then what is the advantage in terms of the buyer, which is the government? For the government, now they have plenty of choices. Previously, imagine just one particular department, they might have some vendors only from that particular locality, but today it is not so. They can look for the best products across India, and anybody from wherever the best quality products is available, they can look for them. And most importantly, the biggest another advantage is they will have they can get at some better prices, because everybody would look to sell for the government, and there is going to be some competitive pricing. So that is there, they can get from the best prices. And And one particular feature which is being applauded by the world countries is this particular feature, which is transparency. Everything is being aided by the use of technology. So that high level of transparency is going to be there, and that is one particular feature which is applauded by the world countries. And when I was looking into all these particular features, I found one feature very interesting. I found it as a special feature, which is dynamic pricing. And what do you mean by dynamic pricing? So the prices of the products can be fixed according to the market fluctuations. It can be raised or it can be reduced, and there's no hindrances to that particular thing. And so what is the scope of doing business with the government? The government in India, I mean, it is a huge organization. The entire government as an organization is huge. They have continuously, they will be having a variety of needs. For example, even during COVID-19, they have introduced this Arogya Setu app. What would happen with that? You really have to put in a large resources to manage that particular app. Then you need some computers, you need this, you need that. And now what might the government do? They might look for all their requirements to be met with this government enabled marketplace app. So the government will always have a lot of needs over here. One final thing about this is, if you want to really get to know much more about it, how to register and all those kind of things, we can actually visit the government enabled marketplace YouTube channel. There are small videos which are very clear and concise, giving you instructions about how to register, what to do, what not to do, and so on. And then if you are a person who just want to know some information regarding this, you can always visit their website and visit that frequently asked questions section. That gives you a lot of information. And if you further want to register yourself, there is this username, password, login details, similar to the process in Amazon and Flipkart and other e-commerce portals. You can also think about registering yourself if you want to really do business with that particular. That is also available over there. And please share your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day.